Hi guys, it's Chris with Citygirlhomestead. This is our last day of sub sandwich week and so our last day of side salads. So today we are making pea pasta salad. So you're going to use an 8-ounce package of mini pasta shells, cook them and cool them, which I've done. And you're going to use 2 cups of frozen peas, which I just spilled a few out. That wasn't very smart of me. Alright, 2 cups of frozen peas. You want a cup of real mayo, but again, I use Miracle Whip. And you know, for those of you that don't like mayo at all, I think you could probably use ranch dressing, you could use Italian dressing, whatever you guys want to use. Alright, so we need a cup of that. We need a half a cup of cheddar cheese. And it says 2 green onions, but I use 6 and chopped them up because they are really, really, really small. I cannot believe how small they are. And then you need 6 strips of bacon, which I've got that bacon that already ground up. So I'm going to use that to what I think 6 strips would be. There we go. I know I should probably measure everything, shouldn't I? I know. And then you're going to use 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing. So I'm just going to use a pack of that ranch dressing. And then we're going to mix it all together. I don't know how a cup is enough of the mayo, but we'll see. If you ever have to add or take away or something, don't be afraid to, because, you know, I like my salads nice and creamy. I don't want them where they're just like runny. I don't like that. But I like them where they're creamy and that when you bite into it, it's not just like biting into raw noodles, you know what I mean? Well, that cup might be enough. And then I got to thinking, you know, that your peas, they're actually going to get, excuse me, a little bit watery because they were frozen, so you're going to have that liquid too. Alrighty. That looks pretty darn good, you guys. I'll be dang, the cup was enough. Hard to believe it. Hard to believe. Alright, let me test this and see what I think. Alright. It's really, really fresh tasting. I like that. I like that one. I've done another pea salad, but not exactly like this one. So I thought, why not try something new that I haven't tried before? So this one will be really, really good. I think Jack will even like it. And we'll be back to do our last sandwich. And this one is definitely a memory maker. It's from years and years ago. When I was a little girl, Tom was a little boy, and they don't have them anymore. So we'll see you back later to do our last sub. Alright, we're back. It's Chris with Citygirlhomestead.
Hey, Jack.
So, we got it. And we're back to make the sub now. It's Chris with Citygirlhomestead.
Hey, Jack.
So, today's sub is kind of like a bittersweet thing. Jack's had them, Tom's had them, I've had them. My mother used to work at Kmart, and she worked in the pet parts, so we used to get hamsters and crap like that. But she'd bring home the Kmart subs because, you know, the Blue Light Special, sometimes they'd run them really, really cheap. And then I used to babysit for a lady, her name was Gay, and she worked at the clothing department at Kmart, and so she'd bring the subs home. So when I seen a mock recipe for Kmart sub sandwiches, we had to do it. So we are doing Kmart sub sandwiches. So those of you that are older, and in this country at least, you should remember those, and let's do it. Let's live a piece of history. I don't know of any Kmart still around. Our last one closed a couple of years ago. So we're going to make 3 apiece. And the first thing, it calls for American cheese. So we're going to put the American cheese on there. We're going to do all 3 subs so that we're done. And it actually calls for you to let it chill for 30 minutes before you eat. So must be it's to kind of marinate the flavors or something. I don't know. Who knows? So we're going to put that American cheese in there. Alright, this is what I call plastic cheese actually. Now it says 2 ounces of cooked ham. So now because it's wider, what I did is cut it in half. And I'm going to put them in, and I'm going to put 2 slices in. I hope you guys have enjoyed this week. I think it's been fun. What do you think, Jack? Have you liked it?
Yeah.
Jack's like, it's junk food. Of course I did. Next week, I think I'm going to do a special request week. So I'm going to get some of my special requests, and then we're going to move on to like the international and to the salad week. And whatever else I come up with. Alright. Now you need 1 ounce of very thin bologna. So I cut those in half too. And I'm going to put a half on each side. Never realized it had bologna in it. But as a kid, you know, it's a sub. Who cares? My parents used to take us to this place called Tony's. Oh, you guys, they had the best Italian subs ever. They were so amazing. So now you're going to also put in a half ounce of thinly sliced salami. Our slices are not too thin, but we're not going to go out and buy it. This is the ones that Jack got free. So this is the ones we're going to use. And we sliced them all up ourselves, so must be this one was the end of the thing because it's thicker. Alrighty. Now it says to use thin red slices of red onion. So I'm going to put red onion slices on there. You keeping up, Jack?
Trying to.
You're doing alright. The sandwiches ain't going to go anywhere. And if they do, we have haunted sandwiches. And may not want to eat them anyway. Uh-oh, I just got some on the floor. Jack's going to have a mess. And then it calls for pickles, but I'm not going to do the pickles until I put the tomatoes on. And you want thin sliced tomatoes too. What's the matter, Jack? They're getting thick.
Yeah, my buns are opening up.
Well, because you're putting them on the bottom instead of on the sides like I am. See, you have yours open so that they're going to keep opening up instead of putting them like up on their sides. And then place another one there, just like I've got. Alright, so then you're going to use, this calls for mayonnaise and mustard, and because I don't have the squirt bottles to do this, what I'm going to do is before I put any of the lettuce or the pickles on it, I'm going to go through and put the mayonnaise and mustard on it. So I'm going to put it on the top of the bun here. Because there's just no way you're going to get it over top of lettuce and have it look pretty. So I'm going to put the mayo on there first. That's the bad thing when you try to duplicate something. You know what I mean? Because they have all the equipment and you don't. So I'm going to put all that on there. I remember these were like, I don't know, less than $1, I'm sure. I'm sure they were less than $1. Then you're going to put on some mustard. You're all right, Jack. Did you put mayo on all of them?
I told you. Since Bessie don't like mayo.
Did you put mayo on the other two then?
I got mayo on this one.
Alright, then you're going to add, I'm kind of mixing it up here. I'm going to put lettuce on very last thing. So it calls for German barrel pickles, which I don't have German barrel. I don't even know what German barrel is. So I'm going to put pickles in there. Some of these I had to slice up ourselves because I didn't have any more pickle slices. So you make do with what you got, you guys, you know. I mean, you have to chop some of those up yourself, change your cheese, change your meat, change your toppings, whatever you got to do to make it you do that. Alrighty. Then we got the pickles. So the very last thing that they put on there, uh-oh, there's a pickle that fell on the countertop. I guess I'll have to eat it. The very last thing we're going to put on there is lettuce. Doing all right, Jack?
Yeah.
What are you missing? Did you put mustard on there?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you got your pickles to put on there?
I got pickles on them.
Okay. And then the last thing is the lettuce. Now I'm going to move these down just a little bit. And I'm losing stuff out of my sandwich already. Uh-oh. That's okay, though. That's okay. We're not as perfect as Kmart. It must be Kmart wasn't that perfect. It went out of business. And I need that area, though. I tell Jack I need an area and he keeps putting stuff there. Come on now, Jack.
Well, there's only one left.
What? Salami? Jack, something happened to your stuff here. Jack's already eaten salami. Bad Jack. There we go. Alright. Now this specifically says in the directions,
That's all the cheap stuff.
wrap tightly and refrigerate for 30 minutes. So I'm going to grab my wrap here. And you're going to put your sub in there. You know, there's actually a machine that will heat these up so that you can wrap them even tighter. And I'm going to roll it up so it's nice and tight. Double it up on the end. And double it up on the end. And there's our Kmart sub. That look pretty, Jack?
Yeah.
I think that looks like the Kmart sub. What do you think? Do you want to taste test yours real quick? You haven't put any lettuce on it yet. Oh, you put lettuce on the one. Jack's going to do a taste test.
No, that was messy because it has no mayonnaise on it.
Yeah. Which is funny, she'll eat everything with mayo on it. In it. What do you think?
That's awesome.
Does it taste like the Kmart sub?
Yeah.
Are you glad we picked that one?
Yeah.
Alright, so if you guys can do in the comments below what has been the favorite subs you guys liked, and did you like and are you liking when we do a week-long series of something, you know, let me know. I'm here to please you guys as well. I do want to say that we've been having fun doing stuff like this. It's probably not the healthiest of things, but it sure is fun. And I want to thank you guys for everything. You know, I mean, you guys are awesome. You're the best group ever, and we're growing very slowly, but we are growing, and that's due to you guys. So you guys will be back so Tom can taste it, see if it tastes like Kmart sub to him too.
And bye.
We'll see you in a little bit, guys. Attention, attention, all Kmart shoppers. Blue light special in the deli department. Kmart subs on sale today.
Awesome. Oh, look at that.
Does this bring back memories, does it?
Yeah. And the pickle on the side.
All right, try that big bad boy sub. He's positioned over his plate. Do you remember the blue lights and they'd move that thing all around the store?
Mm-hmm.
We think.
Pretty good.
Does that taste like the Kmart sub?
Mm-hmm.
Or better, because I made it.
Tastes like a crisp sub.
It does taste like the Kmart sub, though. And I noticed I took a bite of mine, and it gave it time. You know, they said to let it chill for 30 minutes. And it gives it the time for the ketchup or the mustard and mayonnaise to marinate. So it really does taste like it. So try that pea. It's pasta pea salad. Give her a try. We love peas, so that's good for us. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
So look at me. How has been the sub sandwich week? My sister's been so worried since you're not a sandwich person.
Ain't been too bad, really.
Have you enjoyed it?
Mm-hmm.
Next week we're going to do special requests. So it might be a few things that you probably don't like that well, but it sucks to be you, don't it? Alrighty. So this is the end of our sub sandwich week with side salads. I had a good time, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And this one did bring back some memories. I'm sure, you know, your mom brought home a few too.
Blue light special.
Alright, you guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom.
Have a good one, guys.